if the cost per book was rupees 8 less than the number of books that could have been bought for rupees 960, would be 4 more. Take the original cost of each book to be X, write an equation in X and solve it to find the original cost of each book. Okay, so I start by saying let the original cost, in fact, it is given here, right? That taking the original cost of each book. So let's write here original cost of each book. Original cost of each book is equal to X. Okay. Now original number of books bought. Now 960 is the total, right? Each book cost X rupees. So what is the original number of books bought originally? 960 by X. Okay. And if he is buying original number of books as 960 by X, now what happens? If the cost per book is rupees 8 less, okay. So what is the new cost of each book? 8 less than the original one. So that means the new cost is X minus 8. So number of books bought for a reduced cost. Now he's buying how many books? Because the cost of each book has reduced by 8 rupees. Now he's buying 960 by X minus 8 books. Right? So which fraction is greater? This one or this one? He can buy more books for X rupees X for each book or X minus 8. Obviously, if the cost of each book goes down by 8 rupees, that means he'll be able to buy more number of books for X minus 8. So that means this fraction, second fraction, is the greater fraction. So how many books is he buying more? He will be able to buy 4 more books. So according to a problem, the new fraction 960 by X minus 8 minus the original number of books bought, or the new original fraction, must be equal to 4. And now you can solve this equation. You take 960 common. Now you divide both sides by 960. Now you take the LCM. And if you cancel here, how much will you get? 240. Open the brackets in the numerator and multiply by X throughout in the denominator. So plus X and minus X, they cancel. And now if you cross multiply, you will get X square minus 8X is equal to 240 into 8. And how much is 240 into 8? 1920. You form this as a quadratic equation. Okay. So now we'll solve this quadratic equation by factorization. It seems difficult to find the factors. We'll solve this by Sridharacharya. Okay, so let's simplify this. So this is 8 plus or minus square root of 64. Minus minus will combine to give you a plus sign. 1920 into 4 is 7680. Which is if you add 64 and 7680, you'll get 7744 divided by 2. Now you can find out the square root of 7744 by division method to get 88. Taking positive sign, x is equal to 8 plus 88 by 2, which is 96 by 2, which is equal to 48. Taking negative sign, get x is equal to 8 minus 88 by 2, which is less than 0, negative, and is unacceptable. Okay, and that was a question, hence original number of books bought. Is equal to 48. So 48 books he buys originally. Okay, and that was a question here, I think. Yes, original cost of each book. Okay, original cost of each book. He is buying. Yes, yes. X was the original cost of each book. So the original cost of each book is rupees 48. That's it. Okay, now I have already told you if this type of question is given in your question paper, then what kind of shortcuts you are going to use. Okay. Let's proceed with the next problem, and the next type of problem will be the age problems. Okay. Look at this. 42 part 1. The sum of ages of Vivek and his younger brother Amit is 47 years. The product of the ages is 550. Find their ages. Okay. So I say let the present ages of Vivek and Amit be X. And because the sum is 47, you can take the other age to be 47 minus X, respectively. Okay. So take one age to be x, the other age you can take 47 minus x because you know the sum of the ages to be 47. The product of the ages is given to be 550. So according to our problem, product of the ages x into 47 minus x is equal to 550. So as simple as this, that will give you a quadratic equation which you need to solve. 47x minus x square is equal to 550. You take everything on the right hand side, you get x square minus 47x plus 550 is equal to 0. Okay, so what are the factors here? 25 and 22 should be the factors, but it seems that it is very difficult to guess that the factors will be 25 and minus 22. So what you do here is you solve this by Sridhar Acharya. So you get here 47 plus or minus 47 square is 2209 minus, and 4 into 550 will give you 2200. Subtract, you will simply get 9. So 47 plus or minus 3 divided by 20. So you take positive sign. X is equal to 47 plus 3 divided by 2, which is 50 divided by 2, which is 25. And the other is 47 minus 3 divided by 2, which is 44 by 2, which is 22. Okay, so these two you are getting. Now the question is which one should it be? Which value should you take? Both are positive. Both can be correct because each can, if you had got one as a negative number, you could have rejected it, but both you are getting as positive. So you find out when x is equal to 25 years, what is what are the two that I have taken? Okay, Vivek's age is equal to 25 years. Okay, and what is the other one? Amit. Amit's age, 47 minus x, which is 47 minus 25, which is equal to 22 years. Okay, so this is one possibility. What is the other possibility? When x is equal to 22, Vivek's age is equal to x is equal to 22 years. Amit's age equal to 47 minus x, 47 minus 22 is equal to 25 years. So whichever value you take, you are getting 25 and 22, 22 and 25. So whichever you call Vivek and whichever you call Amit, the ages will be 25 and 22. Okay. Okay. So what if I give you options for this? If I give you the problem and if I give you the following options, say I give you 30 years and 17 years. (31 and 16 as the second option. Third option is 22 and 25. And the fourth option is, okay, these are the options that are given. So which options are you going to choose? Which is the correct option? Can you tell me any smart ways to select which is the correct option? Anyone? Yes, I'm waiting. Anyone? No one?
No, sir.
See, first condition was given was that the sum of the ages was 47. So if you add up this, you're getting 47. You add up this, you are getting 47. You add up this, you are getting 47. You add up this also, you're getting 47.
Yes,
That
sir.
means you cannot do anything about that. But if you see the second condition, that what is the second condition? How much is the product of their ages? Product of the ages is 550, right? So now you multiply these two. You don't need to do the entire multiplication. You simply multiply 17 into 3 is how much? Because we have a 0, we can multiply this very easily also easily. So you do the multiplication here. So this will be 510, right? So 510 is a product here. But what should be a product? It is given 550. So this option is out. Okay. You multiply these two. You don't even need to multiply. 31 into 16. Will it give you 550? It can never give you 550 because 6 into 1 will last digit should be 6 here. So 31 into 16 is not equal to 550. So therefore this option is also out. Understood? Why I struck out this option?
Sir, can you say it again?
31 into 16. 31 into 16. If you multiply, can you ever get 550 here? Can you ever get 550? No. You will
No,
not
sir.
get, because if you take the last product of the last two digits, will it give you the
So
last
it is
digit as 0? No,
no, sir.
right? So therefore this option is also out. You don't even need to multiply. Look at this. Now if you multiply these two, you will get 550. So this should be your correct option. You could have struck this option also, because 7 into 40 will give you 280, which is not equal to 550. So this option is also out. Okay, so once you get the correct option, you don't need to check the fourth option.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Let's see the next one. I think 42 part 2. Very similar problem, age problem. And 43 is already solved. So I'll work out 44, and that should be the last one, because 45 and 46 hints are given. So I'm sure you will be able to do that. If you're not able to do, ask me, I'll solve it. Okay. Question here is, Paul is X years old. That means Paul's present age is X years. And his father's age is twice the square of Paul's age. Okay, twice the square of Paul's age. That means if Paul's age is X years, what is his father's age? 2x square. Twice the square of Paul's age. That means his father's age is 2x square. 10 years hence. 10 years hence means after 10 years. Father's age will be 4 times Paul's age. Find their present ages. Okay. So given here, Paul's age. Equal to X. Let's say present age. Okay. And father's present age. Paul's age is X years. Father's age is twice the square of Paul's age. That means father's age is 2x square. 10 years hence. Okay, 10 years hence. Paul's age 10 years hence. 10 years from now. Is equal to x plus 10. Father's age 10 years hence is 2x square plus 10. Present age plus 10 years. Okay. So 10 years hence, father's age will be 4 times Paul's age. 10 years hence, what happens? Father's age becomes 4 times Paul's age. So what are the ages 10 years hence? This and this. So just put it here. And now you'll get a quadratic which you can solve very easily. Now you can take the factor 2 out. So finally the quadratic that you're getting is, and now you can solve this by factorization. What are the factors? 5 and 3. That means either x minus 5 is equal to 0 or x plus 3 is equal to 0. So it's either x is equal to 5 years or x is equal to minus 3, which is not acceptable. Hence, Paul's present age is equal to x is equal to 5 years. Father's present age is 2x square, which is equal to 2 into 5 square, which is 50 years. Okay. So that is how you solve. Now, what if this was given as a multiple choice question? Options. Let's see the question first. Okay. So the options here are 5 and 45. And let's say the options are everything all these shortcuts that I'm telling you, they depend on the options. If the options are very close, you will not be able to apply any of these shortcuts. Okay, these are the numbers. Now, if you see in the question, it is given that Paul is X years old and his father is twice the square of Paul's age. That means Paul is X years old. This is Paul's age, right? If you take Paul's age as 5, what should be his father's age? 2 into 5 square, right? Is 2 into 5 square equal to 45? No. So this option is out. Again, this 2 into 5 square. Is this equal to 2 into 5 square? No. So this option is also out. What about this? 2 into 5 square. Is this equal to 2 into 5 square? No. So this option is also out. The only correct option is this. Okay. So you need not solve the entire quadratic equation. If the options are convenient, then you can um, do this by smart ways also. Okay, let's see the last problem. Tomorrow I will start with maps and models, and tomorrow the syllabus for your first semester will be over. Okay. So for number 44, 2 years ago, a man's age was 3 times the square of his daughter's age. 2 years ago, a man's age was not present age. 2 years ago, okay, man's age was 3 times the square of his daughter's age. 3 years hence, that means after 3 years from now, his age will be 4 times his daughter's age. Find the present ages. So I say let the present age of the daughter and father present ages be x and y respectively. So these are the present ages. Here I am taking not only x but y also, because they are talking about 2 years back. So 2 years ago, father's age, let's say daughter's age first. X minus 2. 2 years ago, father's age is y minus 2, right? And according to a problem, 2 years ago, a man's age was 3 times his daughter's age. That means father's age, y minus 2, is 3 times the square of his daughter's age. Square of his daughter's age is x minus 2 square, right? So we're getting one equation here. Okay. Let's leave it here. Let's see if we can do something about it. Call this one. See the next question. 3 years hence, his age will be 4 times his daughter's age. So 3 years hence, daughter's age is x plus 3. Father's age is y plus 3. So according to a problem, 3 years hence, his age, that means father's age, y plus 3, will be 4 times daughter's age. 4 times the daughter's age. Okay. So you've got two equations you need to solve. Okay. How to solve these two equations? From 2, you find out the value of y, just as you do in your substitution method of simultaneous equations. So y here is equal to 4x plus 12 minus 3. That means y is equal to 4x plus 9. Okay. Now what you do is, this y, value of y that you have got, you put it in equation number 1, just as you do in your substitution method. Putting y is equal to 4x plus 9 in 1. We get, if you put here, you get 4x plus 9 minus 2 is equal to 3 times x minus 2 whole square. Now this is in x. So everything has been converted to x. Now you can form a quadratic and solve this equation. So 4x plus 7 is equal to 3 times x square minus 4x plus 4. Okay. You take everything to the right hand side. And here you get 12 minus 7 as 5. So what are the factors here? 15 and 1. Minus 15 and minus 1. That means either x is equal to x minus 5 is equal to 0 or 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Either x is equal to 5 years or x is equal to 1/3 year. 1/3 year means what? It is like 4 months. Okay. So both are acceptable in this case. It depends on the question. Find their present ages. So when x is equal to 5, that means 5 x, what had we taken? We had taken the father's age to be x. So when father's age is 5 years, okay, daughter's age is equal to, what is the daughter's age? Daughter's age was y, right? What is the daughter's age here? Y is equal to 4x plus 9. This comes to be greater. Father's age cannot be 5 years. This is 5 years and 1/3.
Sir, father's age is Y.
Father's age is twice, but that is 2 years ago. We have to find their
Sir,
present age.
father's age is Y and daughter's age is X.
Daughter and father. Okay, father's age is y. Okay, then that is okay. 29 years. And when x is equal to 1/3 year, this is daughter, let's say. Daughter's age, and this is father's age. Daughter's age is equal to 1/5 year, 1/3, sorry. 1/3 year means 4 months. 1/3 into 12. Father's age, four x plus 9. 4 into 1/3 plus 9, which is 4/3 plus 9, which is 31 by 3, right? Which is 31 by 3 years, which is equal to
10 years, 4 months.
10.33 years, or 10 years, 4 months. Okay, so both are acceptable. Fine. So I'll stop here then.